I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am fertile. My fertility goddess.
Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses. Welcome to your spirit baby message. This reading has found you today for a very specific reason. At this time, I don't even know what I'm going to title this message, um, but I am setting the intention that whoever this message needs to find, it will find. The reason why I felt like I wanted to do pull a message surrounding doubt, right? Doubt of conception, fear that maybe you're on the wrong path or that your baby may not come to you, is because yesterday I was feeling some of this energy. Like for no apparent reason at all. I actually had a dream about my baby yesterday, which was lovely. Maybe that triggered something. Um, but I started to have doubt. I started to feel um, weary, right, of whether baby was going to be coming to me in this lifetime or not, or what blockages may be present. And just starting to doubt and not have faith that my baby is on their way, that baby is on my path. And so I was like, you know what? If I'm feeling it, most likely the collective is feeling it. So whenever this reading finds you, it is because you are having some doubt in your journey to baby at this time. Maybe you had some news come in that made you feel like maybe you're not on the right path, or that, maybe you just randomly started feeling doubtful like I did. Okay. Maybe you had a conversation with your partner that led to this feeling, or you could have had a dream like I did. Okay. But the question that I asked the Spirit Baby Collective was, why do we feel this way? Or why are we feeling this way? And I wanted to see if there was anything going to come out in regards to maybe us or baby, right? And I got some messages here, and they're already here because I shuffled, pulled two cards, and then we're going to elaborate throughout this reading. But the messages that I got say, "Hi, Mama, please work on healing your childhood wounds." And then we got the Six of Swords. Okay. So immediately when the Hi Mama message came out, I immediately was like, oh, this is a us thing. This is a mama thing, right? This is not a baby thing. Baby's like, I'm on my way, right? I'm doing what I need to do over here. I'm taking care of business over here in the spiritual plane. I'm getting ready to come to you, right? I'm doing what I gotta do. But on your end, I feel like you may have had something that triggered a potential childhood wound. Okay, whether it was a conversation, it was the thought, it was an emotion, it was, could have been the weather. Okay, something reminded you of your childhood, but that triggered a childhood wound as well. I feel like this thing, whatever this is here, it's something that is emotionally based. Okay. For some of you guys, it is physical. I am hearing physical wounds, such as something that occurred in the physical, maybe in regards to your guardians. Okay. It could have something to do with the way that you were raised. Okay. The way you were parented. Um, or whomever was your guardian, okay? And that could have triggered this fear of whether you're meant to become a mom, how will you be as a mom, which led to doubt and fear of, is baby, am I even going to have a baby, right? Am I meant to have a child, another child, a child? And so this is what I'm feeling here with that. For those of you guys who this is emotional, this could be anything, okay? I'm really seeing the heart center. And that makes sense because our babies love to connect with us through our heart center as well as our sacral chakra and our crown chakra. I feel like these are the main 3 points: the sacral, the crown, and the heart. Whenever there's spirit baby communication, this is typically where they like to be most connected, if you will. And so I'm seeing the heart chakra, and it's literally, I'm seeing like a green beating heart. And so I feel like there's some energy there that you have been tapping into. For some of you guys, this has been over the last 6 months. For others, this has been longer. Okay. For others, this has been within the last 6 weeks. Okay. And you may have been really working on connecting with your heart chakra, healing, emotional healing, shadow work. Um, I'm hearing this is not something new though. Okay. This is not something that you have not you're not aware of. Okay, so your little one's like, this isn't new healing, mama, this is old healing. Okay, this is something you're already aware of. This is something that you've already been working on. And what I feel here is that because you are heading away from this, you've been healing, right? You are healing, is what I'm hearing. And so this is just a part of the journey. Think of like when you're, like on this card here, she's moving away from turbulent waters. She's moving out of this rocky situation, or this rocky, rocky waters, into smooth sailing, right? Smooth waters, calm waters. There's always like that last little like right? Like that last little bump that you may hit before you get into the smooth waters, right? And then it's like a sigh, a breath of fresh air, right? A sigh of relief. And I feel like a lot of us are in that last little bit of healing, which is why certain things are being brought up, right? Certain feelings are being brought up, making us think as well as feel that maybe baby is not meant to be in our lives, or maybe baby is not meant to come at this time, or there's just fear around this belief. Okay. Now, I want to get some more guidance from your little one and see what they want to say in regards to us having this doubt. Okay. What other guidance do you have for us today? Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this guy here, he just keeps looking at me as I'm looking at the cards, and he's giving me like this sneaky vibe, right? He just looks so sneaky. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, these emotions can sneak up on you, okay? Or maybe this is what happened. It snuck up on you out of nowhere. Like for me, I was like, why do I feel this? Like nothing is making me, feel this way. I should not be feeling this. As a matter of fact, I should be happy. And I was like, why am I feeling this way? And so I definitely feel like it's something that's just going to sneak up, right? But we have, look at that, the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is reassurance that you will have the happy family that you are dreaming of, that you have envisioned. For some of you guys, this is you conceiving your rainbow baby, or you have been praying for this child. Okay, I'm hearing for this child we have prayed. And so I definitely feel here, especially with the 10. Okay, we're at the 10. That this storm is almost over. This journey, this healing journey, is almost over. Okay. And so continuing to move forward. I'm hearing keep pushing forward, okay, with faith. If you have nothing else, have faith, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And this is in your healing journey, as well as when it comes to your journey to baby. Okay, because sometimes that's going to be the only thing that fuels you. The only thing that fuels you for that day may be your faith that you have that there is a baby on the other side of this rainbow. Okay, so what I'm hearing is this is your confirmation. Okay, some of you guys will be having baby boys here. I'm seeing a boy there that's ready to come. Right, he's running down the boardwalk there. Some of you guys may have recently went to the beach, or you're planning on going to the beach. Sorry if that was like off center. But some of you guys are planning on going to the beach, or you've gone to the beach recently, and your baby wants to connect with you there, or they have already connected with you at the beach. If you haven't gone and you've been feeling like going, go. Okay, go, because I feel like you're going to gain a lot of clarity, a lot of connection as well. You'll feel your baby's presence while you're there too. You can invite them in if you haven't gone already, or you want to go back. Okay. But definitely look, I'm seeing, or even just a boardwalk. Okay. If it's not like a beach, it could just be going for a walk. Okay. Walk in the city, or walking down a boardwalk. Um, let's see what else. What else do you want to tell your mamas about us feeling this way? Let's get another message here. What else is important? King of Swords. Yeah. So what I feel here with the King of Swords is like, baby, it's like, mama. Okay. So this is like what I heard was, the truth. The King of Swords energy is definitely giving me like, the King of Swords is very much so intellectual, right? more so the head space and the heart space. Okay. And so I feel like your little one is like, mama. It's only when we are in our emotions and we allow them to overflow in the wrong direction that we feel doubtful. Okay. But I'm hearing the truth. And the other thing that I'm hearing with this too, I was speaking of the King of Swords being in his headspace versus the heart space. I feel like a lot of you guys have mastered communication with your babies. So what I feel here is that your little one is saying, whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're feeling disconnected from me, just call on me. Okay, just call out for me. You see how he has that bird there? I don't know if that's a hawk, maybe, on his arm, but he's or a falcon even. Okay, on his arm, but I'm hearing, call on me. I'll be right there. Okay. So I'm hearing, I'll be there. Just call my name. I'll be there. Okay. You guys know I have a musical guide with me all the time that's always giving me songs. So definitely that's the song that, okay. So some of you guys need to listen to that. I don't know if is it called I'll Be There? I'm assuming it's called I'll Be There. And I want to say it's by Jackson 5. Okay, if I'm not, please, you guys, don't come for me. But put it in the comments if I'm wrong, okay? Or if I'm right, put it in the comments so we know. Let's get another message here from Hi Mama. Let's see what baby wants to say. As your last few messages, this is just a little mini short message just to let I just really wanted to dive into this energy to see why this came out of nowhere. Was I doing something wrong? Was there something that I wasn't supposed to be doing? I don't know. For some reason, I just felt like wrong. You're on the wrong path. You're not doing the right thing. Baby's not coming. For some of you guys too, I do feel like working with a doctor or expert when it comes to the physical space. Okay, so if you are concerned because of your health or you're concerned because of something, because this is emotional, but I'm also getting a lot of sword energy. So it could also be that, there is a need for you to move in a new direction when it comes to your medical care. Okay, so if that's something that you've been considering and that may be what's causing you to have these feelings of panic or these feelings of like, maybe I'm not doing the right thing, this could be something to consider. Okay. I'm also hearing like write things down, because if you are having that feeling like I'm missing something, or if that comes across you, for a lot of us, it's emotion based. It's emotion based on things that we've been working on from our childhood or healing childhood trauma. These are conversations or emotions that we may have felt as a child, or even surrounding us being parented, things that our parents may have said to us, things that we may have seen or heard regarding getting pregnant, getting older. As I'm hearing like sometimes someone may have heard in regards to like having a baby one day. You may have always been told, something from your parents about having kids too young, or don't have kids, or don't go laying up with some guy, or something. Like I'm hearing something that's very triggering surrounding getting pregnant. And I feel like that may be something that is kind of so in your subconscious mind, has been imprinted on you, if you will. And maybe you've been working beyond that to grow your family, because you're like, I'm ready to have my kids, right? I'm ready to have kids. I'm ready to grow my family. Um, there may have been something that you were told as a teenager or young adult, even surrounding your health and your fertility. And there could be something that is, that's coming up right now that's a bit triggering for you. And so what I feel here is that that may also be something that you are working your way away from, are moving away from. Okay. With the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups energy as well. Okay. Bringing joy and happiness into this thought pattern, into your mind, surrounding whatever this message may have been from someone of an authoritative figure. That's what I'm feeling. Someone who is an authoritative figure. So let's, like I said, get your last message here and see what baby wants to say. Okay. Oh, I was hearing write it all out. Okay, so if this is surrounding a plan of action or redirecting, okay, your plan, you're feeling like you need to do something different, write it all out, and I'm hearing it's going to make sense. Okay, it'll make it plain for you. Baby will also help you jot these things down and also help you decide which ones are worth it and which ones are um, I heard which ones are worth keeping and which ones are not. Okay. And then we also have eating healthier is a big part of our conception journey. So for some of you guys, eating healthier is really, really a big part of your. I'm hearing two things. One, this is your advice when it comes to getting pregnant, and this is going to help you. But overall, this is the second message. Overall, I'm feeling like it is the reason why you are having these mood swings. If you've been eating like processed foods or you've been eating out more frequently, I'm hearing like it's been altering your brain chemistry. It's been altering your thinking, right? Your thinking patterns, your emotions in a negative way, and therefore your energy levels. And therefore, it is causing you to have these fluctuations of emotions and even doubts. Okay, like the doubts that you're experiencing and different things like that. Okay, so it's like double whammy here. It could also, it could eating healthier would help support you when it comes to getting pregnant, but it also is something um, that is also playing with your brain chemistry, okay, and affecting the way that you're thinking about yourself, your journey, the way you see yourself, your path, your partner, the success, the potential success moving forward as well. Okay, if you have been struggling with your eating habits and this is something that you have been wanting to take care of, or something you have been talking about taking care of or doing something different about, maybe hiring a nutritionist or a dietitian. Or working with like even a personal trainer if this is in regards to slimming down, okay, and just having a healthier physical body overall, may be very helpful for you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So that's what we have for you today, Goddess. I hope you enjoy these little short messages here. And I hope that this brought in some clarification for you as to why you have been feeling doubtful about your journey. And I think that's what I'm going to title this. Why have you been feeling doubtful about your journey to baby? Okay, is there something that needs to be shifted? For some of you guys, yeah, there is in the physical space, right? And also when it comes to shifting your mindset a bit. But for others, this is something that you're already working on, right? And so this isn't something that needs to be, but it's something that is already is. And therefore, you're having those fluctuations as you almost are like out of this turbulence energy, okay? But baby's like, regardless, I have my plan. I'm on my way. I plan on making my arrival. Please don't fear, mama. Okay. Get the support that you need, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. Okay. And baby's like, always call on me. I will be there for you. Okay. So this is where I will end this message, Goddess. If you haven't joined the family, definitely do so if you're on a journey to baby. We have pick a card readings here. We have little check-in messages like this. And I would love, love, love to have you. I'll see you guys in my next reading. Bye.